It's been such an honor to even be considered. Forget about being selected, but because Pragati is held very high esteem, not just in the Pune region but anywhere. And Arun, all the best to you for becoming the first multinational in that regard. So to give a flavor of that, I'm actually speaking from Manila right now. I'm not in India, so it's kind of international right now. I have some colleagues from our Manila office also here. So it's really a great occasion. So I've known Pragati since its inception, and Arun probably even longer than that, and Vibhas for more than 40 years. So it's either way, it's like coming from home, which is even more special. So just to share a few things, it's difficult after Sachin spoke about so many things. I don't know. I don't know how much I can add, but just a few things that come to my mind. So first of all, the first thing that I have tried to inculcate right from my first job was how do you learn from others? Leaders should be learning rather than leading from of course leading also, but so I just remembered my first job straight out of college was for a team where every single person was older than me and knew much more about what they were doing than I ever did, because I had no experience whatsoever. So, basically I told them, look, I am here to learn from you. And that worked so well that I kind of continued doing that forever. So that was the first thing that I will say. Second, people ask me, how did you grow your teams so well and so fast, etc. And the trick I say is that it's very simple. Just hire the right people and let them do whatever they want to do, and be there only for supporting them. If they have a challenge, and there too, it's not really about telling them what to do, but being the sounding board and opening up some possibilities and being like some kind of a bouncing board to bounce off ideas. And that really has worked well. It's actually good because you also spend less time than doing the stuff that somebody else should be doing. Third, and this is I'm a great believer in this. When we hire, who is the right person? So it's never the person with the right labels or the right accent or the right clothing. That's not what you look for at all, or even the right skills. Now that may come as a surprise, meaning what I mean is that 100% match of skills is not necessarily the right person to hire. It's the fit for attitude rather than the skills. Skills can be taught. And in any case, they need to be learned and relearned and relearned because they'll keep changing. Whereas attitude is something which lasts you for a lifetime. So I typically try to go with attitude rather than skills. Of course, skills are important, and I'm not trying to devalue that, but that's the part which I really have believed in. Another thing which I really believe in is, particularly when you're a leader, you should not just say that you are available, you should really be available to people. Meaning if somebody wants, they should have the confidence. I mean, I've had people just walking in and saying that, look, I have a problem. My wife is having some medical issues. Can you help me, figure out how to go about it? Now, nothing to do with work, but the fact that they felt confident enough to come and talk to you, that shows that, that there's that engagement. So be available. In fact, at one point in time in one of my jobs, my HR head gave me feedback saying that the only thing you should do is cut down on the time that you spend with the people, because you are spending too much time and therefore you probably get less time doing other things. I said, but that's my only job. You guys are supposed to do the other work. I'm supposed to talk to the people. So, being available to people is very important. And again, that relates to, having genuine empathy, because, you can talk as much as you like about empathy, but unless it comes from your heart, and when it comes from the heart, it touches the other heart. It's no matter what words you use, those are not going to really have an impact. For example, we just, I think last Saturday, we had our annual event after a long time, and with families attending, etc. And just so many family members who came and talked about, that they had worked with me somewhere in some other company or something like that. And they said, we came here only to meet you. Now that is really so, heartwarming that, people have that relationship, because like Sachin said earlier, ultimately it's these jobs are about people. These companies are about people. So if you can relate with people, have that engagement, then everything else falls in place. So that's all I wanted to say. And again, once again, heartfelt thanks, and really honored to get this recognition from Pragati.